Alright guys, so I haven't really done one of these in a while, but this is going to be another one of my fanfiction reviews, where I talk about a fanfiction that I thought was really badass, and you guys should check it out too. And today, we're going to be talking about one I came across recently. I kind of stumbled upon it, and it's kind of relevant because it is Pearl-centric, it is a Steven Universe fanfiction, and I'm still reeling from, you know, the nuclear bomb that was a single pair rose. I can't believe it, you know. Only a few short weeks we've had, like, Avengers Infinity War, and then, oh, I'm recovering from that, oh, a single pair rose happened. I was beaten down twice. It was like, I'm getting up, finally. My emotions are healing from Infinity War, and Rebecca Sugar went, nah, bitch! Bam! Sit your ass down. Yeah. And, yeah, it was actually, like, I came upon this fanfiction, as, you know, the day before, or actually a couple days, no, it was the day or the day before, A Single Pair Rose premiered, and, yeah, this is actually really good. The story is called, yeah, I've come on, Zilla, get your shit together. We're nearly 2 minutes in. What's this fanfiction called? Pearl in World War II, or Pearl in WW2. Not a big, you know, striking title, but the name of the story literally tells you what's going to happen. Pearl in World War II. Now, I've always been a big fan of stories for the Crystal Gems of, like, them in, like, a different war, because they've been around for a long time. It was insinuated that they fought in the Revolutionary War, but yeah, to have that the Gems did fight in some war, it would be really cool. It's a really cool concept. In fact, me and Manos did a video a couple weeks back, or maybe couple months back, where we talked about episode ideas, and I talked about what would be cool is, like, the Crystal Gems during the Vietnam War. You know, kind of do like Full Metal Jacket, but not to that full extension. So yeah, I thought this was really cool. So the title pretty much tells you the story. Pearl during World War II. And pretty much the story is that it's more or less Pearl talking about her time during World War II to Connie and Steven, to Blapis and Peridot, to the other Gems, because really, it's Pearl who went out to fight in World War II. The other Gems didn't really fight. I should also mention, because I'm so professional at this, that the fanfiction was written by Pinhead H78. So, yeah. I'm not aware if this is a man or woman, so I apologize for that. But this person, Pinhead, did their research on this fanfiction. Because at the end of every chapter, or almost every chapter, you get, like, these cool little tidbits about certain battles and guns, like shit you wouldn't find in Call of Duty. I'm just saying. This is shit you would have to, like, go to the History Channel or the Military Channel to learn about. Or, you know, if you're a scholar, you already know about this stuff. Which is funny, because I already knew half of this, because my dad is really obsessed with World War II, although, oddly enough, he's more obsessed with the Roman Empire than any of the World Wars. So, I don't know, I'm getting into a rant here. But getting back to this, it's really cool because it's more or less Pearl who, during World War II, sets out by herself to fight the Nazis. And it's a really cool concept because, again, we don't really get a lot of... There's even, in fanfiction, there's not a lot of fanfiction I've seen of Pearl going out into, you know, Pearl and the other Gems fighting during the World Wars. Although, to be fair, we don't really know if the other World Wars happened. But it's a neat little concept because, yeah, let's face it, human beings are really shitty. We have to, even with, you know, how this Earth is not like ours after the Gem War, you know, mankind probably did still try to kill each other. Let's be real here. There is no utopia, you know. Anyway, I'm just saying, you know, let's be real here. As the sniper from Team Fortress 2 once said, so long as there's one person, at least two people in the world left, someone's going to want that other person dead. But anyway, I'm getting off topic again. So the story is, I don't want to give a lot about this story because it's still being written. In fact, the latest chapter was written in last month. So, yeah, it's still in progress. Keep in mind, this fanfiction's been going on since 2016. So it's always good to see a fan fiction that has longevity, and also there may be some inconsistencies from the show and where it's going now and where the fan fiction is, but keep in mind, this, like I said, this fan fiction's been going on since 2016. No one has the goddamn foresight to, follow up, with what the writers are doing in the board. So there may be some inconsistencies, but like I said, keep in mind, this fan fiction's been going strong since 2016, and it's a neat little concept because it's Pearl who doesn't want to be caught in a war anymore. She doesn't want, this Earth that she fought for, that she bled for, and Rose Quartz is like, I don't want to get into another one, but Pearl's like, we have to fight, there is a conflict, people are dying. Didn't we do all this bullshit, to make sure this world was safe, and now we're going to watch the human beings kill each other in a war that is going to completely blow shit up? So, yeah, I'm going to step in and do what I can to help these people. And it's really neat because it almost has, like, in some chapters, some of them feel like dark, gritty, like war stories, like a Saving Private Ryan-esque type of story, and other times it switches to like an Indiana Jones or Captain America type story. So that's really neat but what I like about it is that it's not an immediate tone shift. It's not like a instant, it's suddenly dark and gritty. Oh, now it's fun and it's fun and adventurous. No, the tone, this Pinhead, the writer, the author of this fan fiction, really knows how to balance these kind of like fun ideas with like gritty, down to earth battle sequences within this fan fiction. And again, there's really neat little tidbits of information, like different guns, different battles, different officers, or different moments in World War II that happened, and just to give you like a little foresight in case you're not like fully aware of those battles. Because I know, even though we know how World War II went down, we don't know all the stuff that happened in between. So it's like you're getting a history lesson while you're watching Pearl beat the shit out of the Nazis. It's a really neat deal. It's a really cool story, in my opinion. I think it's a really cool concept, and I think it's really neat of the author to add these little tidbits of information about this. Man. But it's really cool that we see all these moments in here, because there is like a great chapter in Veterans Day of Pearl talking about it. Because like I said, these stories are kind of broken up into different parts because it's Pearl looking back on, the war and telling the other gems, because she's the only one who participated. I'm not going to go full into detail of why the other gems didn't really want to get involved and why only Pearl stepped into the fray. But it's neat. I don't want to spoil all of this for you. But it is really cool that we follow Pearl, who is ageless, and following into this, and we kind of get this mindset of Pearl of, dude, why am I doing this? Because I did all this for Rose. I saved this world for Rose because she believed in mankind. But look what the human race is doing. No, really, they're killing people in droves because they're different from them. Why did I bother why did I bother with this? And why did Pearl, why did Rose Quartz do all this if you were just going to kill the planet yourself or kill each other yourselves? We should have just let the diamonds kill all of you. So that's what I think is really neat. And because again, Pearl's technically immortal. So it gives her that kind of look of, yeah, I've seen the human race do some horrible shit, and we didn't partake in a few of those wars, but this time, not again. This is where I draw the line. So it's a really neat story. If you really are looking for something different in terms of fan fiction, I really recommend this. I really recommend you guys check this one out. This is a neat, it's dark, but at the same time it has this Indiana Jones and Captain America feel at times, but it's really a dramatic story of Pearl, someone who is so alien in her own right, to just go out and do all this. It's a really neat concept, and I wish that we did more of this in fanfiction. So yeah, as always, I will leave a link in the description below so you guys can read this fanfiction yourselves. Give a lot of love to Pinhead, the author, for this, and yeah, so, I highly recommend this fanfiction if you're looking for something new in the Steven Universe fandom. But once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.